Trevor Lawrence was the highest rated high school prospect when it came to Clemson his freshman year, and he remains one of the highest rated prospects coming out of college still. And with all of these NFL teams performing poorly, what range of colors will Trevor Lawrence be wearing next year? Blue? Purple? Green? Hola friends, welcome to Take Some Fuego. Today we take a look at Tank for Trevor and how many teams will fight, but only one team will win this battle. He has the athleticism to break the pocket and scramble, where his ball placement is just as good as when he's inside the pocket. His arm is strong and he's able to deliver the ball deep downfield even when being pressured and made to move in the pocket. And similar to Ben Roethlisberger, he's able to shake off arm tackles in the pocket and stay strong. Oh, and his ability to run may not be Lamar Jackson, but it is elite and certainly a skill he can bring into the NFL as well. But we probably don't need any more of a sales pitch on Trevor Lawrence. Everyone knows he's walking across that stage or getting a call in his living room at least 6 feet away from his parents, first overall next year. The question remains, who is winning the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes? We can't rule out basically the entire NFC East. Okay, we can rule out the Cowboys and the Eagles. Both of those teams play Washington and the Giants twice, and both of these teams have rosters in heavy-duty repair. The Falcons and the Vikings have to be better than this, right? They have to be. The Bengals have Joe Burrow as long as he doesn't get executed behind that offensive line, and the Chargers have Justin Herbert, who, and I don't say this lightly, may be the most fun quarterback in the NFL. So which team actually is in need of Trevor Lawrence and will actually fit the mold of having a number 1 overall draft pick? The Washington Redskins certainly don't seem committed to Dwayne Haskins, which is unfortunate for fans of the football team because that was a number 15 pick that basically just didn't work out, or the coaching staff just doesn't trust to progress at a rate that's actually productive to the team. And the replacement quarterback probably isn't on this roster. Between Kyle Allen and Alex Smith, who as of the time of this recording is still in one piece, I doubt that the Redskins see either player as a franchise cornerstone to build around. So they will almost certainly be in the running for a quarterback in the draft. However, that one win against the Eagles is looking like a big smudge on their resume, and they may be out of the running for Lawrence altogether. If they blew their shot with that painful win week 1, perhaps they go after a free agent, and perhaps it's someone who has a connection with Rivera already. Someone like Cam Newton? The New York Giants have Daniel Jones on their roster, but he is probably not enough for them to not take a quarterback with their first round pick. Certainly his surrounding cast is not great, but he enjoys fumbling, which in the NFL is usually a problem, and he hasn't shown much progress since his career started with the Giants. In fact, if anything, his career started very well, and now it looks like his career is going not very well. They could easily slide in Trevor Lawrence, and while the roster would certainly need additional work, the Trevor Lawrence and Saquon Barkley matchup is one of the most exciting up-and-coming tandems in the league. Say what you want about the Jaguars, but we cannot count them out of tanking for Trevor. Gardner Minshew is incredibly fun, and he can be incredible in stretches. But he also has a lot of games, and I don't see how the Jaguars could be committed to him long term. This might be the most attractive option of all these teams for Trevor Lawrence. If he were to go to Jacksonville, there are at least some pieces in place, there are some weapons, and I would say the roster is perhaps the best of the options available. But that is what would be best for Trevor Lawrence. What is most likely to happen is actually quite different. The obvious choice as of right now for who is tanking for Trevor and winning, and by that I mean losing football games in awful fashion, is the New York Jets. After taking a look at their schedule and using advanced analytics, it's determined that the Jets are bad. The Joe Flacco-Frank Gore matchup is completely iconic. Unfortunately, it's literally 10 years too late. After reviewing their schedule, they should not be favored in any of these games that they have the rest of the way. Maybe Darnold turns on a special game or two and beats the Dolphins or the Chargers. I'm not joking, it looks like that's their only shot. They play the Chiefs, Raiders, Rams, Seahawks, Browns, and Bills coming up, all looking like playoff teams as of right now, and the Jets are the Jets. It's been an interesting Sam Darnold experiment. I know we felt sympathy for Josh Rosen when he went to the Cardinals, then the Dolphins, who both were in sequence bottom 5 teams in those years. But Sam Darnold with his Jets roster seems like a lock, like they're the worst roster in the league. The roster, the coaching, the GM's new, I guess, so it's hard to say with him. But it's a good thing Trevor Lawrence is a mobile quarterback and can throw on the run, because he may be doing that all day behind this offensive line. And he'll need that ability to shake arm tackles as he waits in the pocket for 3 seconds, realizes no one's getting open, and that there's 3 defenders in the pocket. This roster needs a lot of work at nearly every position, but everyone knows that there is no position more important than the quarterback in all of sports. And Trevor Lawrence is going to be too good of a prospect to pass up if they get the first overall pick, I would think. But what would you think? Do the Jets stick with Darnold? Does another team slip into the #1 draft spot? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more tanking analysis.